Hello and welcome to today's practice. My name is Hannah Ray. Today I have for you a short feel-good flow that's just going to begin waking up the body, easing out some stiffness, and preparing us for whatever you have ahead of you today. So we don't need any props today, just a mat. So go ahead and grab that and let's get started with today's class. All right, we're going to begin today in an easy seat, placing the hands on the knees here. Let's begin just by taking a gentle seated cat-cow as we inhale, arching that back, looking up toward the sky. Exhale, round it back, chin coming to the chest. Inhale, rounding or arching through that spine. Exhale, rounding. Moving with your own breath here, at your own pace, just beginning to wake up the body, wake up the spine. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling as you arch through the back. Exhale, round. Good. Return to center. Inhale that left arm up. As you exhale, begin to twist to the right as that hand comes to the right knee, looking over the right shoulder here. Breathing in deeply. Exhaling fully. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And let it go. Good. Return to center. Inhale that right arm up. As you exhale, twist to the left. Coming back to that breath again. Inhale. And exhale. Be sure that you're sitting tall, crown of the head reaching toward the sky here. And inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Let it go. Good. Go ahead and untwist, returning to center. We're going to bring the right arm up now, reaching that hand backwards. So either you can grab the elbow, just taking this gentle stretch through the shoulder and the tricep this way, or you can meet the hands behind the back. So the hands are connecting here, finding our bind. So again, don't force it. If this is a bit much for you, you can just grab that elbow today. Think about drawing that elbow in toward the ear here, then dropping that left ear toward the left shoulder. Again, just staying here for a few breaths, maybe rocking that head gently forward or back. Holding where you find tension in your body. Breathing into that area. Exhaling as you soften. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And let it go. Good. Release the hands now. Just taking to the other side, so reaching that left arm up and bending at that elbow, either grabbing for that elbow with the right hand or once more binding those hands behind the back. Again, don't force it. Just meet yourself where you're at today. Think about drawing that elbow in toward the ear. Inhale as you lengthen, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. Exhale, allow that right ear to drop toward the shoulder. Maybe taking some little micro adjustments here, rocking that head forward or back. or perhaps just finding stillness right away, whatever is best for you today. Breathing into those areas of tension. Each inhale, each exhale, releasing resistance. Breathe it in and let it go. One more inhale and exhale. Good. Releasing those arms now. Take a moment, just roll those shoulders in the backward direction. And then in that forward direction. Good. Go ahead and plant the right or the left fingertips to the mat. Let's inhale as we reach up with that right arm, bending to the left. Just taking a nice side bend here. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, bending to the left. Think about opening that chest up toward the sky here instead of being rounded forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend. Flowing with your own breath here. Inhale to center. Exhale as we bend. Making this feel good in your own body. Exhale, bend. Inhale, rising that chest up. This time as you exhale, go ahead and hold it now. Enjoying the stretch through the side body, maybe through the shoulders. Just be sure both sits bones are staying grounded to the mat here, that we aren't lifting up. Breathe it in and let it go. One more inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, return to center. And exhale, let's take it to the other side. Once more, just finding that stillness. Opening that chest up toward the sky. Maybe taking some adjustments, some movement through the head, neck here. Settling in, breathing that fresh air, that fresh oxygen into the hip, into the side body. Exhale, letting go. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath, inhale. Let it go. Good. As you inhale, return to center now. From here, let's go ahead. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, begin to just bend first with that flat back. So folding from the hips as much as you can. And it's okay if that's not as far as I'm going down today. As you inhale, we're going to round through the back, bringing our chest back up. So finding this kind of wave motion, arching through the back as we come down. Inhale, rounding up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift it up. Continuing at your own pace, moving with the breath here. Good. Now this time as you come down, we're just going to begin making a circular motion, bringing the chest around to the right and back down. So again, just making the circle as big or as small as feels right for you today, not forcing anything. And let's switch the direction when you're ready. Moving with your breath here. Again, there's no rush. It's not a race. It's about feeling our way through the movement, giving our bodies what it's asking for. Good. Let's inhale, lengthen through that spine. As you exhale, folding from the hips first. And just coming down for a gentle forward fold here. We're resting either on the elbows or onto a prop or cushion if this is a bit too much for you today. Or you can either even come all the way down to the forehead. Extending those arms forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Let it go. Last breath in. As you exhale, gently walk those hands, use those hands to walk that chest back up. All right, here we're just going to bring our right leg over the left. Now, if this is a bit much, you can extend that bottom left leg here. Your first option is to just hug this knee into the chest or take our twist. Either way, let's inhale, lengthen through the spine. Hug that knee in or use your elbow, your left elbow against the right knee to twist toward the right, looking over the right shoulder. Breathing into that glute, into the spinal cord. Exhaling, letting go of anything you don't need in this moment. Just fully enjoying this stretch, this moment of stillness, of peace. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and let it go. Good, let's go ahead and switch sides now. Bringing that left leg over the right. Again, you can extend that bottom leg if that's better for you today. So inhale, lengthen through the spine. Either continue hugging that knee into the chest or use the right elbow now against the left knee. Twist toward the left, looking over that shoulder to complete the twist. Just noticing any difference between the sensations on the first side compared to the second side. Breathe into that hip, into that spine. Exhale, soften. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Go ahead and untwist when you're ready. We're going to stay seated with both legs just slightly spread and bent here. Make sure you're sitting with a tall spine. It's okay if you're leaning back a little onto those hands though. From here, we're gonna open up through the hips a bit more. So first begin to allow that right knee to drop to the side as much as you can. Once it's as far as it can go, allow that left knee to come down as far as it can come. So maybe it's gonna come all the way down to the floor, perhaps not, that's fine, wherever it's at. Then as we bring that left leg up, keep the right leg where it is as long as you can till you return to center. Then allow that left leg to continue going down toward the mat. And then that right leg will follow. So again, just taking a little bit of a windshield wiper sort of variation through our hips and legs here. And moving at your own pace, taking your time here. Breathing through this movement. And when you're ready, go ahead and find your way back into our seated position now. Go ahead and invite those eyes to close as we take a moment to go inward, to simply observe the impacts that this practice has had on us, both physically as well as mentally or emotionally. Taking another deep breath, deep mindful breath in here through the nose. Letting out a sigh. With your next inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Just taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up to honor the mind and body in this way today. Namaste.